Welcome to the moderation team of Toronto Roleplay. The team is glad to welcome you. These guidelines are meant for moderation team usage only. If you share this confidential document with anyone outside of the team, you will be demoted and blacklisted. Please keep in mind that if you are blacklisted, you will not be able to reapply for a position on the staff team in the future, even if you appeal it. If you have any questions or concerns regarding these guidelines, feel free to reach out to the high-rank team. We wish you the utmost luck, and we look forward to seeing the new trial moderator's employment on our team. Staff guidelines. Hello, this will be the official Toronto Roleplay Handbook. Any questions or concerns about the staff rules, contact one of the owners, management, or directors members within our Discord so they can assist you. Rule 1. Attitude. If you start being rude, disrespectful, etc., you will be moderated accordingly and we will remove you from the staff team with no hesitation. Activity. Activity is the primary way to get a promotion. So if you want a promotion, you need to be active, which means it will take up most of your time. If you are inactive, you will be removed from the staff team. Here in Toronto Roleplay, we want all staff to be active. It is a must. Rule 3. Promotions. Promotions are whenever high-ranking feels that you are ready. You must get at least 1 hour every week to get promoted. This is the minimum requirements. Demotion. If you get demoted and start to argue or complain about your demotions, you will be terminated from the staff team and possibly blacklisted from reapplying for staff. Again, we will not tolerate your attitude. Admin abuse. If you are abusing your powers as a staff member, it depends on how bad it was and how you did it. For your punishment will be decided, it will be investigated by HRs. Abusing powers. If you abuse powers, you will be terminated automatically. We strive to be a professional staff team and will not tolerate unprofessionalism. Behavior. If you are fired, you may reapply in 7 days. If you get fired or terminated 2 times, you will be blacklisted from the staff team for 3 months. Raiding. If you raid the server and start trying to break the server, you will be terminated and banned permanently. We will not tolerate it at all as we are a professional server. Inactivity. If you are in activity, you will receive 3 strikes before being removed from the staff team. You may reapply in 7 days for a second chance. If you repeat the cycle of not being active, you will be blacklisted from the staff team. Professionalism. Being on the staff team does not exempt you from following the same rules as our community members. You are still required to follow in-game and Discord rules, as well as the terms of service for both Roblox and Discord. Both TOS and Roblox for Roblox and Discord can be found in their settings or terms of service, which is usually at the bottom of the website. Please remember to wear the staff uniform so that members know that you are part of the staff team. Arguing. If you argue with members or any staff member, you will be under investigation as soon as we know. We will not tolerate any arguing within Toronto Roleplay. Using commands off duty. This is a part of abuse. Using commands off duty will result in an investigation and a possible termination from the staff team. Asking for staff feedback. This will not be tolerated. If you are caught asking a member to give you staff feedback, you will be under investigation. Logging on as staff. If you are logging on as staff, please wait until there are at least 3 people in game. We don't want our staff logging their shift and going AFK with nobody in game. If you fail to log your shift, ask an AR to add the time. If you do it more than twice, you will be striked. Targeting staff. Targeting staff is a huge no. That will lead to a demotion or termination. We will not tolerate targeting staff within Toronto roleplay. Underage. If we catch you lying in the application or being underage as staff, you will be blacklisted from being staff in Toronto roleplay. You must be 13 or above to apply for any staff position. Staff libraries. Our current moderation vehicle is the 2013 SUV Sheriff Team. You must use this at all times. Do not use undercover cars. You must have a siren bar. Do not use wheel covers or visor lights. Using all commands. Using all commands, for an example, heal all, kill all, and etc. will not be tolerated. You will be blacklisted as staff and face a possible ban. Mod scenes. If you are at a mod scene, do not leave before asking, is there anything else I can help you with? If you fail to do so, and if you are caught, you will be striked. Also say, have a great day/night. Make sure you include both day/night before leaving the scene. Free ranking. No matter your rank, you are not allowed to free rank 2 or more times from their current rank. Example, you cannot promote a trial management to head management. They have to go to management first. If you are caught free ranking, you will be moderated and receive consequences. This is mostly for admins plus. Server startups, SSU. Only trial management and up can do SSUs. Logging moderation. If you moderate a player and fail to log your moderation, you will be striked. If you log a fake moderation and are caught, you will automatically be blacklisted from the staff team. Stealing or leaking. As part of this staff team, things must stay private between the member that was involved and the rest of the staff team. If caught leaking any information within Toronto roleplay, you will be blacklisted from our staff team. Staff VC. If you are on duty and in staff VCs, you are required to be professional at all times. If we see you messing around, you will be punished for your behavior. Outdated. If you see something outdated, report it to an HR and HR will update it. Please do not take it into your own hands to update it yourself. Bossing HRs around. If you are caught bossing HRs around, you will be striked. We will not tolerate this issue in Toronto roleplay under any circumstances. With that said, bossing HRs does not include, hey, why aren't you on the VC? You're not allowed to be on duty without it, or any form of reminder does not count as bossing someone around. An example of bossing an HR around is telling them to respond to a specific mod scene, that is. Resignation. If you are resigning, you may not resign. If you have only been on the staff team for 2 weeks, if you are MIT, moderation and training, also known as trainee staff, you cannot resign as you have not attended any training. Leaving the server without notice. Leaving the server without notice while being part of the Toronto roleplay staff team is against the policy. For safety reasons, we require all staff members to notify us when they are retiring. If you leave without notifying HR, you will be blacklisted from the staff team. Staff team halt. When the staff team is on halt, that means all moderation is halted. You cannot do SSUs, moderate, join join game, and etc. Only ownership can bypass this rule. If you not follow this rule, you will be striked. Leave of absence, also known as LOA. If you plan to go on leave of absence, you must be a 3-time period. If you are caught playing Roblox while on LOA, you will be striked. If you wish to go on LOA, you can find the channel within the Discord. You do not have to share your reason for going on LOA, but it must be reasonable. Miscommunicating. If you talk in places that you are not allowed to talk in, example, chatting and announcements, you will receive a written warning or possible strike. You are not allowed to talk in any of the announcement channels, except for making an announcement. Others may include bot commands channels, etc. If you continue doing these after WW, also known as written warning, you will receive a strike or demotion. Tickets. Before dealing with a ticket, you must claim it. This lets everyone know that you are dealing with it. Failing to do so could result in a written warning. Do not talk in someone else's ticket unless you are a founder or they have asked you to. Talking in someone's ticket could result in a strike or a written warning. You must remain professional within tickets and maintain all grammar. Not doing so will result in a strike. This handbook is to help you within the Discord and Roblox server. In the following information below, you'll learn how to host, what offensive to give people, and more. You will read through this handbook when you are a moderator or MIT moderator in training. If you become on and off duty, do not use H to do so. Example, saying H, mod online, where it appears at the top of someone's screen. This could lead to a strike. In order to become a staff, you must be mentally stable. This does not include things such as ADHD, also known as attention deficit hyperactive disorder, ADD, AD, although we would like to know any disorders you may have. Things that may include are paranoia, etc. Before responding to a moderator call, you must pull over to the side of the road, turn your cruise lights on, turn traffic lights on, whichever direction points towards the center of the road, and step out of your vehicle by pressing on the mod call. Upon teleporting, you must copy the following. Quote, "Hello, welcome to TRPS. My name is blank and my rank is blank. How may I assist you today?" Unquote. Example, I am Utica, so I would say, quote, "Hello, welcome to Toronto Roleplay Strict. My name is Utica and my rank is head management. How may I assist you today?" In-game commands. The following will describe all in-game commands and what they do. View, player, views a certain player. Kill, player, kills a player. Unwanted, player, makes a player unwanted. Wanted, player, makes a player wanted. Can be used to get people off of police and a unique way to stop trollers. Logs, view all the commands made by moderators and admins. Stop fire, stops ongoing fire, will not work if there is already a fire. Start fire, string, starts a fire. Strings can be used such as building, bush, and house. M, string, message. It pops up on the screen of everybody in game. Do not use unless you are internal affairs or above. H, string. This is the announcement message, comes up at the top of screen. Not for chatting. To car, teleports you to your vehicle. Must have a vehicle spawn to work. Bans. View the people who have been banned. CMDS, also known as commands. View what commands you can use. 2. Player. Teleport you to another player. Must not be in a vehicle or sitting to work. Admins. View the people who have admin controls. Mod. View people who have moderator controls. Refresh player. Refreshes a player. Can be used against cuff rushers and avatar changes. Load player. Respawns a player. Bring player. Teleports a player to you. If they are in a vehicle, you must use the command twice, as the first time it only removes them from the vehicle. Weather string. Changes the weather. You can use thunderstorm, storm, and clear. Fog. Heal player. Heals a player. Jail player. Puts a player in jail. They must be wanted to do this. Kick player. Kicks a player from the game. TP player. Teleports player 1 to player 2. Example, TP Tyler Utica would teleport Tyler to Utica. KL or kill logs. Checks the kill logs, tells you what player killed what player, the weapon, and the distance. The only commands you can use off duty are refresh, logs, mods, admins, bans. You cannot use refresh when you are in cuffs. The only reason you should refresh is to make changes to your avatar. You cannot use this on other people even if they're asking. You must use all commands with a purpose while off duty. Punishments. Breaking PT, kick. Combat logging, ban. Staff disrespect, warn. Bypassing, banned. Breaking server rules, warn. Posting NSFW, unappealing ban. DM advertising, ban. Failing to follow staff commands, warn. Failing to respect staff members, strike. Failing to roleplay, FRP, warn. Leaking link, unappealing ban. RDM, warn. FRP, warn. VDM, warn. Cuff rush, warn. 2 times is a kick. In order to do a kick or ban, you must have proof. In order to do a kick that people are reporting, you must have at least 2 witnesses. If it is lower than that, you must have proof sent by them. Staff punishments. Failing to follow formats. Unappealable staff strike and possible termination. This will not be tolerated. Breaking priority. Staff strike. Failing to be respectful. 2 strikes and possible termination. Being unprofessional. Staff strike. Misusing in-game commands such as H or M. 1 strike. Abusing pings. 2 staff strikes and no longer to ping anyone or make announcements. Abuse of power. Termination and staff blacklist. Linking links to LR. Low ranks. Ban. GTA driving. In-game warning and staff strike. If not staff on duty, then it is a in-game warning and staff strike. This is the end of the TRPS Staff Handbook. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact one of the HRs so they can assist you. Have a great day or night.